जय श्री कृष्ण. भीमातीरनिवासाय पंढरीपुरवासिने पांडुरंग प्रकाशाय विठ्ठलाय नमो नमः.
That is the song that is ringing in our hearts because it's the Lord's song. Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam. The Lord Himself sang, and that is why the song is absolutely relevant, eternally relevant, universally pertinent. Everyone in every context of his life or her life can find relevance of the Gita. That is the universality of the Gita. The physical act of violence is there in the proposed fratricidal war. It puts off Arjuna. He is disturbed. When he is disturbed, he is unhappy. When he is unhappy, he goes into a deep bout of depression. The crisis in Arjuna's life is born out of a political crisis called the war. All wars arise out of political crisis. And in this war, he is disturbed. Why? Because he has turned into a different individual from what he was. When he came onto the battlefield, he was different. When he saw the files and musters of war, all his cousins, all his relatives, all his kinsmen, everyone standing on the other side of the battlefield, he felt sad, he felt disturbed. What was aimed at was power, and what is desired now is peace. When you come on to the battlefield, you're not thinking of peace, you're thinking only of power. Who is going to win? He or I? They or we? That's the question. But when he comes on to the battlefield, he is asking for peace because that peace is disturbed for a while. From power mongering, it's now a peace search. And what happens to Arjuna? How does Arjuna fall into this line of thinking? It is when he is struck by self-pity. Kripaya paraya vishto. Now is the germ, now is the seed of depression sown. I haven't come across a psychoanalysis of depression better than in the Gita. How does depression start? Not even those who are depressed know it. The Gita knows it. When does it start? When did you get disturbed? When did depression start? I don't know, doctor. You don't know how to trace it. Shri Krishna is tracing it through the Gita. Where did it start? When he starts pitying himself. The entire Gita is about awakening the giant long before Anthony Roberts wrote about it. Long before. Tasmatvam uttishta yasho labhasva chitva shatrun bhungshvarajyam samruddham mayaivete nihata purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavyasachin. Awakening, awakening, awakening. Gita is a spiritual wake-up call which is making man come out of his depression. How did this depression take place? Arjuna comes on to the battlefield. My good gurus would tell me, where was the chariot parked? Not in the presence of Dushasana, Duryodhana and Karna. Bhishma Drona Pramukhataha. The chariot was parked in the presence of Bhishma and Drona and Karna and Kripa, not Karna, Dushasana and Duryodhana. If the chariot had been parked there would be no Gita at all, and you and I would not have met here today. Because the Gita would not have come into being. It had to happen because of the situation, a dramatic situation, all planned by the master dramatist called Krishna. He's asked to park the chariot, and he parks it where he wants and not where Arjuna wants. But where Krishna is concerned, he will take the chariot where he wants to take it, not where Arjuna wants to take it, because he comes to drive and not to be driven. It's a chauffeur with a difference. Because he is the driver of the world. Yantra rudhani mayaya. The Lord could have said, get lost in the second chapter itself. But he continued to the 18th chapter because he did not want Arjuna and Arjunas of posterity also not to get lost. I hope you understand. So many Arjunas to come. The representative man, that is what Sage Aurobindo calls him. Representative man, chosen disciple. Shri Krishna is looking at Arjuna. What happened, my dear? What happened? You are watching the army? Yes, master. Yes. I cannot go on with this war. Rishikesham tadavakyam idam aha mahipate senayor ubhayor madhye ratham sthapaya me achyuta. And when he said that, there was so much of ego in him. Me ratham and aham nirikshe. And when he really saw the entire army of the Kauravas, the Pandava hero is now slowly breaking down. Kripaya paraya vishto vishidan idam abravit drishtvemam Swajanam Krishna Yuyutsum Samupathitam Sidanti Mama Gatrani Mukham cha Parishusyati Vepatuscha Sharire me Romaharshascha Jayate Romaharshascha Jayate. Potential drama. You can see the breakdown, physical breakdown of Arjuna. I was looking at the word depression. I said it has got 4 aspects. The first aspect of depression is a physical breakdown. This is the physical breakdown. Sidanti mama gatrani. Master, my limbs are failing, my knees are tottering, my eyes are brimming, my mouth is parched, and my whole body is on fire. I feel horripilation. Sidanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishusyati vepatuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate. And my bow, the bow which Arjuna cares for. You remember my Mahabharata episode where I told you once Yudhishthira insults the bow of Arjuna, and Arjuna says, I will kill the man who has insulted my bow. That Gandiva, Gandivam srausate hastat tvakshaiva paridakhyate nacha shaknomyavathatum brahmati vacha me manaha. All signs of a heart attack, cardiac arrest. Oh, my body is burning, my eyes are brimming, my knees are tottering, my bow is clipping, and the Lord is watching. I want the breakdown to be complete. Sometimes you wonder, why is Krishna not coming to help? Because the breakdown is not complete. You have to reach a particular depth of fall. I said depth of fall. Only then the Lord comes to rescue. Not until then. Until Mother Draupadi found there was nobody to save her, the Lord did not come. Man's extremity is God's opportunity.